Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Bold and the Beautiful Seas Leigh Finnegan Naomi Matsuda told her sister and everybody else that Luna Nozoa Lisa Yamada died in recovery after her surgery. But guess what? Looks like Leigh is definitely lying and Luna is alive. We're going to talk about some info that was accidentally leaked by another B&B actress that indicates Luna is alive and Leigh is telling a big old fat fib. So if you've been watching this week, Leigh and Bridget Forrester Ashley Jones did surgery on Luna, and it got tense for a few moments and her vital signs went off. They had to defibrillate her. They brought her back from the brink of death. And Bridget and Leigh seemed satisfied that Luna was stable when she went into the recovery room. But then Leigh comes out into the waiting room and tells her sister Poppy Nozawa Romy Park, although they tried their best, Luna died in recovery. And Poppy said, "Good, I'm glad she's dead." As Steffi Forrester's Jacqueline McInnes Wood and Finn Finnegan's Tanner Novlan jaws drop, Leigh's jaw dropped too. But let's be clear, Steffi's also happy that she's dead. So, as the week ends on Bold and the Beautiful, Leigh is pulling her sister Poppy into a private room to talk to her one-on-one. Leigh is asking how Poppy can say she's glad that her daughter is dead. And Poppy's clapping back on her big sister, giving her a lot of attitude. And Poppy says, how could she say it? Because it's true. And she asks Leigh if she wants her to lie about it. And Poppy makes it very clear she is glad to be rid of Luna. Leigh is absolutely disgusted with her sister. So on Friday's episode, she tells Poppy she's a horrible mother and a horrible human. And I think we can all agree that's accurate. Leigh keeps piling on and says that Luna never stood a chance having a mom like Poppy. And taking all that into account, if you don't look any deeper, then yeah, you may believe that Luna really did die after coming through surgery. Okay, even with that close call. But there is more to it. If you think back earlier this week on episodes, Finn was talking to his mom, Leigh, in his office at the hospital, and he was really surprised by what she said. So Leigh told Finn that Luna was not born bad. She said she just turned out dangerous because Poppy was a terrible bed-hopping, drug-using, terrible, bad parent. So it seems really weird all of a sudden over this past week that Leigh's done what looks to me like a complete 180 about Luna. Because in the past, Leigh trash-talked Luna to Finn. Leigh was even the one who tackled Luna and handed her over to the cops after she put Steffi in a cage, and she was absolutely horrified to find out that Luna is the product of her sister and her son Finn, even though they're not blood-related. That is still his aunt by adoption. It's just gross. So, of course, Finn was really surprised when his mom Leigh seemed to change her tune on Luna. And then we also saw a very credible leaker who's been getting photos and videos out of B&B somehow. And they said that after the shooting, Liam Spencer Scott Clifton falls into a coma. Sheila Carter, Kimberlyn Brown, loses a toe, and Luna Nozoa Lisa Yamada dies. And that appears to be happening one by one. But all may not be as it seems. We know how Bold likes to say people died, and they didn't die. Like Sheila supposedly died, but it was sugar. Finn supposedly died, but that's not how it went at all. So, you just can't trust them. Bottom line. So, when Leigh dealt with Luna flatlining in surgery, I kind of expected that to go badly, and Leigh would lose her on the table and call time of death, and then Luna survived. And I was like, okay, that's weird because this leaker is super accurate, so I thought maybe she dies later. And then Leigh trots out and says, yeah, Luna died in recovery. Everybody's in the room. But the big leak that Luna survives comes not from the leaker we've been getting this good stuff from, but from a social media post that was made on June 29th. And it was Brooke Logan actress Catherine Kelly Lang that did this, we assume on accident. She posted a photo of a pile of Bold and the Beautiful scripts that she was shooting. And the one on the top was for an episode they were shooting the next day on June 30th for an episode that won't air until September 8th. Originally, the script caught people's eyes because it showed Liam was on the episode when everybody was expecting him to be dead of cancer by then. And the thing is that came out before anybody knew that Luna was going to shoot 3 people and somebody was going to die, and that Liam was one of the people shot. But now with this reveal where that Lee is saying Luna died, we took another look at that script, and it's super interesting because Luna is listed as appearing on that September 8th episode, and that's almost 2 months from now. So that's not a funeral. That's not a memorial service. That's weird, right? 'Cause Lee just told Poppy Luna is dead. So the math isn't mathing. And this script leak that shows Luna on screen in September, that definitely to me looks like Lee is lying to Poppy. It didn't look like she died, and then there was no other info in between. But then we know she's there in September. So everybody thinks Luna Nozawa is dead. Here's what I suspect is happening. Remember when Sheila shot Finn and he supposedly died? Lee snuck him out of the hospital into that secret little apartment, and she was nursing her son back to health, and Finn was in really bad shape. It was like he was in a coma, and Lee let everybody think that he died from the gunshot wound. Then Sheila came in because she had followed her. She attacked Lee, and she took over with Finn, and ran Lee off the road, and they thought she died. Anyway, bottom line, Bold could be repeating that plot. Clearly, Brad Bell decided for some reason to all of a sudden make Lee sympathetic towards Luna. So yeah, if Lee thinks her granddaughter deserves better than Poppy, I can see trying to save her. Lee might nurse Luna back to health in secret like she did with Finn Tanner Novlin. Maybe Lee thinks she can be a better mother than Poppy and can save her. I mean, Lee really hates her sister, and this may be some sort of ultimate sibling rivalry vendetta in the momhood arena. Plus, I think when Lee looks at Luna, she wants to see the good parts, the parts that came from Finn, not the garbage parts that came from Poppy. Maybe Lee thinks she can rehabilitate Luna and then get her out of town, start a fresh new life elsewhere. If Luna gets this new chance, it would be her 3rd chance because she already got a 2nd chance from Bill Spencer, Don Diamont with that pardon, and she screwed that up. The question is, if Lee lied because the leaked script shows Luna on air in September, can Lee make this work? Can she save Luna from her bad impulses? Can she undo the damage that Poppy did? It could be that they are just writing Luna out for a bit so Lisa Yamada can go do her new Prime series. Then we may see Luna with her aunt/grandma Lee, and then, she goes off screen, or she sticks around. I mean, it's not beyond the realm of possibility that Brad Bell is trying to find some bizarre way to redeem Luna the way he did Sheila if he wants her to stick around, even though it would be preposterous. Lisa Yamada just got a Daytime Emmy Award nomination alongside Christian Weissman, who plays Remy Price. Remy has been good, but Lisa Yamada as Luna has been great. So I can see they want to keep her around, So maybe this Lee thing is a big redemption plot. I mean, you would think you would have thought years ago Sheila was irredeemable, but Brad Bell forced it through. And that may be what we are getting with Luna and this Lee twist. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and stay with us.